Yes, the issue of economic security and downward mobility in economic security was an issue of the last couple of presidential elections, and it really was emphasized in this election. When you looked county by county, which my paper does, and look at how those county votes went, we'll find out what people did, but we now just look at areas. You find places that agreed with Biden and also agree with Trump. There are fundamental similarities between the Trump and Biden agendas. One, both of them reject free trade and neoliberalism, free flow of capital, free flow of labor, wide open borders for capital and also for people were rejected with Biden. Biden had a big swerve away from the Obama Clinton dominant Democratic agenda and said, you need protection. And they used, lots of academics were right behind them with lots of NBER papers. So these are high profile elite academic papers that showed that the China shock really affected the left behind counties. I'm echoing Mark's paper in the journal, talking about the left behinds. And I'm going to be spending the next couple of weeks really combing county by county and then census tract by census tract. And I hypothesize I am going to find a great support for Biden plus that actually Trump offered. Trump offered even more tariffs, even more protection, even more empathy for everybody left behind, the white working class and the women that accompany them, and also to the group of minorities that is bigger than Black Americans, which are Latinos. So I'll end now to say in Reading, Pennsylvania, where many Latino migrants are from Puerto Rico, there was a thought that they would sort of attach their national pride or their ethnic identity to the Harris campaign and just sort of leave behind and ignore the economic promises that Trump made. And we saw that the Latino vote was quite engaged and went heavily for Trump. So I think his message, that's my hypothesis now, of economic security and actually oddly empathy for people who have lacked economic security won the day. And it wasn't just a peculiar election where if you flip the coin, it would have gone the other way like 2016. It was a resounding vote for his economic policies of protection, and they weren't that much different than Biden's.